It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. I am tormented with an everlasting itch for things remote. To the last, I grapple with thee, from hell's heart. I stab at thee, for hate's sake, I spit my last breath at thee. I know not all that may be coming, but be it what it will, I will go to it laughing. The calmest man can drive himself distracted in seeking to do the impossible. A man thinks that by mouthing hard words, he understands hard things. To be true, a book must be true to the reader as well as to the nature of the facts involved. There are certain queer times and occasion in this strange mixed affair we call life when a man takes this whole universe for a vast practical joke. True love has no limits, no price. It's not a feeling, it's an experience. It is not down on any map, true places never are. Better to sleep with a sober cannibal than a drunken Christian. A great man is never entirely in his present. He is always looking forward, hoping for that future greatness that he may never achieve. He who has never failed somewhere, that man cannot be great. We cannot live for ourselves alone. To produce a mighty book, one must choose a mighty theme. Friendship at first sight, like love at first sight, is said to be the only truth. Ignorance, misunderstanding and want of an adequate vocabulary are the soil in which prejudice grows. Of all the preposterous assumptions of humanity, nothing exceeds the criticisms made of the habits of the poor by the well-housed, well-warmed, and well-fed. The eyes are the gateway to the soul. To the last I grapple with thee, from hell's heart I stab at thee, for hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee. It is better to keep your mouth closed, and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. Go not to the temple to put flowers upon the feet of God, first fill your own house with the fragrance of love. Heaven knows we need never be ashamed of our tears, for they are rain upon the blinding dust of earth, overlying our hard hearts. A man of true science does not talk of miracles, sees them everywhere. All my means are sane, my motive and my object mad. There is happiness in the extravagance of love, there is happiness in sorrow, there is happiness everywhere, only you have to be able to taste it. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. In this world, shipmates, sin that pays its way can travel freely, and without passport, whereas virtue, if a pauper, is stopped at all frontiers. To be alone in a sea of wilderness, it is to be yourself, conqueror and conquered, lover and beloved. What we are fond of cannot be wrong. I have written a wicked book, and feel spotless as the lamb. Let us speak, though we show all our faults and weaknesses, for it is a sign of strength to be weak, to know it, and out of weakness to be understand others. The best of man is like water, which benefits all things, and does not compete with them, it flows to the lowest level without seeking its own place. No man can ever truly see the world as it is, for human nature and the mind are too complex to be completely understood. Whatever we may look like on the outside, within us all is a spirit yearning for truth and understanding. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. I try all things, I achieve what I can. There is no quality in this world that is not what it is merely by contrast. We cannot live only for ourselves. 8,000 fibers connect us with our fellow men. One of the strangest things about life is that its challenges come in all shapes and sizes, and from the most unexpected sources. Trust not to human nature's strength for evidence, but sift it well. The whale is only half of the true Leviathan. Intelligent people are always impatient, for he who believes that intelligence is an end unto itself can never be satisfied with anything less. Surely, thought I, this is a laborious life, this tramping to and fro across these sands, when one may go swimming in the warm blue sea. There is a wisdom that is woe, but there is a woe that is madness. All my means are sane, my motive and my object mad. I try all things, I achieve what I can. There is no quality in this world that is not what it is merely by contrast. What is it that makes a man willing to sit up on top of an enormous metal explosion, essentially a bomb, and wait for someone to light the fuse? Better a broken promise than none at all. He who has but once been a friend of nature is hopelessly a debtor to her. Time and tide wait for no man. The only true courage is in facing danger when you are afraid. Men may seem detestable as joint stock companies, and nations, knaves, fools, and murderers there may be. Men may have mean and selfish ends, but the pole star of the soul, man's eternal dignity, is ever shining bright. Optimism does not deny the existence of problems, but it acknowledges them while seeking out possibilities, often in unexpected places. With a philosophic flourish Cato throws himself upon his sword, I quietly take to the ship. In the midst of the word he was trying to say, in the midst of his laughter and glee, he had softly and suddenly vanished away, for the snark asterisk was asterisk a boojum, you see. Truth is the silliest thing under the sun. Try to get a living by the truth, and go to the soup society. In this world, shipmates, sin that pays its way can travel freely, and without passport, whereas virtue, if a pauper, is stopped at all frontiers. We cannot live for ourselves alone. Yes, as everyone knows, meditation and water are wedded forever.